Hey everybody,
Hi everyone,
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
ElleKosGlam on a Monday. Happy past Valentine's Day. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it.
I got a
I know
good.
I did.
Yes, Valentine's Day is good. Valentine's Day was lovely. Enjoyed the weekend. Anyway, guys, we have some information from you, hot off the presses from Carnival, and we'll get to that right after this.
Let's do it.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. First of all, guys, if you would be so kind, give these videos a great big thumbs up if you find the information that we share with you helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. We try to bring you content as soon as it comes out so that you can stay informed and educated on what's going on in the cruise world, and so that we can be each other's cruise counselors through this long, dry drought of not cruising.
Yes, we all need cruise therapy right now. And make sure you go ahead and call us if you're ready for your next adventure at 877-697-4470, or we could be reached at www.mr-traveler.com. I'm ElleKosGlam. This is Mr. Traveler. You can also enjoy this discussion further on Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers on Facebook, and we would be more than happy to accept you into the group. All you got to do is answer the 3 questions just to make sure you're not a troll or don't have a life and you just leaving bad comments. Go ahead and answer the 3 questions, and we'll accept you.
Join the family, have fun during the conversation.
Yes.
All right, guys, so let's talk about it real quick today. This will not be a long video. Just want to come out with some discussion that Carnival has come out with today, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how to really take it, per se.
I don't either.
So right now, Carnival's current cancellation policy is through the end of April. So theoretically, May 1st, we should see the first of the Carnival ships going out,
Fingers crossed.
as well as many other major cruise lines. However, today Carnival put out a letter to everybody that had cruises booked and to different folks that are out there. So if you haven't seen it, this video is for you. Or if you don't have one booked, this may be, if you want to read the tea leaves, I guess, as they say, and try to figure out, what's going on in the cruise world. So what they have done is, if you have a cruise booked through up to and including July the 31st of this year, Carnival's offering you a couple of options with those cruises, and now you have to the end of March to make up your mind on what you would like to do. So the cruises are not canceled. Let's get that straight. They are not canceled. But what Carnival is doing is they're saying, if you would like to keep your cruise booking the way it is and stick it out with us and hopefully we cruise, we're going to give you an additional $100 onboard credit to go along with your cabin.
That's fair.
And that is per stateroom. That is $100 per stateroom.
So that's not per person, that's per stateroom.
Yeah.
So that goes towards your cabin.
Right. So that's kind of option 1, and we'll revisit that in a moment, and so that you know that is stackable on top of other onboard credits. So let's say you have rebooked this trip and you have gotten the $600. Let's say you got the $600 onboard credit to go along with your cruise. You booked a 7-day, you got $600. You can get this additional money on top of that onboard credit as long as the ship sails.
Okay.
So I'll revisit it now. The question becomes, and I think I know the answer, is you're going to lose it. Let's say they do turn around and cancel the cruises that you've just gotten this additional $100 onboard credit for. Will you retain that $100 onboard credit for future bookings? The verbiage is kind of gray, but I think that it's going to be no, you will not be able to keep that $100. It's just going to be the standard $300 for shorter cruises, $600 for longer cruises that they've been doing. all along. And I say that from experience because we had a Mardi Gras cancellation from our original booking. This has nothing to do with the pandemic at all. It was the ship was not going to be ready in time for sailing, and they canceled our cruises, and they offered us onboard credit for that, for the rebooking, and we were not allowed to keep that onboard credit, and we couldn't stack it with the other current offers. So I have a feeling that no, if it does end up get canceled, you will lose that.
Sure. I will see the same. I will see it the same way Mr. Traveler saw it. They're not going to stack it. You have to use it or you will lose it.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that they just want to kind of keep up with everybody. So I think that's fair.
Yeah. So the other option that you have is that you can actually cancel your cruise without any penalties. And there are some stipulations to this. So if you've booked a cruise with future cruise credits, it depends on how everything was done and paid for. You can get some of the money back. Some of the stuff will go back to a cruise credit that you'll have to use. Some of the money will get refunded. Depending on how many cancellations you've had, the accounting can get very sticky.
Yes.
I mean, we've literally had some bookings out there 7 or 8 canceled bookings deep, and it's
goodness.
very, very. We have to keep a notebook on what was paid, how it was paid, and it's very, very frustrating.
It's a nightmare.
So it can get very kind of tricky when it comes to those things. But let's just say, for argument's sake, you just booked one like a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't any kind of a cancellation from before. You made a brand new booking for June of this year, and you decide that you want to cancel it before the end of March. You can do so, and you'll get all your money back. I think that's probably the best example I can give you.
That works for me. I understand it.
Yeah.
Hopefully you do too.
So that's it in a nutshell, guys. That's the news from Carnival. Now you can read into it what you will on where they're going with this. I don't know. Are they trying to thin some of the ships out so that they don't have to have the did they overbook? In other words, are we over the 50% limit that we think it will be?
Yes.
For the sailings?
That could
I don't
be
know.
it. I think they're putting in stipulations to make sure they can cover themselves, and they don't want to lose any more money because I don't think they can really afford it. So the onboard credit is fair, but if you don't use it, you will lose it. So you have to make a decision. Do you want to go ahead and take the cruise, or do you want to just wait? Right?
Right, and then that's the flip side of the coin. Are they doing the onboard credit so that they get to keep the liquid cash on hand with the company and try to entice you to stay further, hoping that the cruises will go very, you can read into it either way.
Yes.
And so, I'll try not to venture. It's too broad of a guess.
Yeah.
To try to figure out which way they're going to go with that, but I think an argument could be made for either way. But it's interesting concept. So we'll see how the other cruise lines respond to that and see what happens here in the future.
Comment below and let us know how you feel about this. Do you think Carnival is making sure they set themselves up to sail, or do you think this is just such a bad idea? The onboard credit is just not worth it. Comment below and let us know how you feel about it. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up if you love content like this, and subscribe.
Yeah, absolutely. For now, I'll take my extra $100 onboard credit
Me too.
because somebody likes to shop.
Yes, that's me.
No, I like to shop too.
Okay, you shop more than I do.
That's not true.
Yes, he does.
All right, everybody.
We both like to shop.
We thank you
both
so
like
much
it.
for watching. We will be back with more information for you
And
guys.
we are one day closer to cruising.
Yes, we are. All right, everybody. Life's short.
Have fun.
See the world.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.